Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. That's not nice to make fun of old people, but when old people are in charge of the nuclear arsenal of the United States of America and they pretend to be the best and they have to be the best, I think you point out the obvious truth, which is you got a problem. Maybe you should go into retirement. We all stumbled, and we will stumble in the future. Physically, I'm talking when we, climb stairs or go down the stairs, or when we just walk on a straight, level pavement. But we are just little dudes. We're not the President of the United States of America. And I have here an article, actually two of them, one coming from Sputnik, one coming from Fox News, which is a AOK media outlet since he's an American. So, and there is a video with President Joe Biden, the one that was just declared fit, continue to be fit to for office by the White House's, I think, medic or whatever he is. And now we have this guy climbing on the US's Air Force One and again doing the same thing. So let's see this video clip, which is, as I said, from Fox News, and here it is. Let's make it a little bit louder and get going. Let's do it again. I don't think so. This guy not gonna let me. No. Yeah, they want money, like always. Who doesn't, right? So the problem is with this guy. They reported, the White House first said that it's an unidentified person. Well, I think I identify very well his like Darth Vader's helmet hair here. Next time when you look at Biden's, see how his hair comes over here, is like a helmet. So that's one very identifiable individual. The thing is, if you look at a video when Joe Biden showed up in Kiev, and he just joins, I don't play that video because I don't want to get in trouble with these guys and not being able to show you things after this. He joins with, he's in Ukraine, and he joins paths with Zelensky, and then the sirens starts making noise right there. Before that, it was nothing, and then they walk together. Biden has his glasses, and he's walking like a robot like this. Please look at his legs. The guy is not certain of his leg. Over there, if you play this clip again, you will see that when he gets at the last step, his leg lets it go or whatever. He can't. He just, I think, puts his hand on it, or is just barely getting to the last step. Pretty sure they will have to bring an escalator or a lift, something to get him up, but that would be too obvious. So it's unfortunate because I know that, mens sana in corpore sana. That is a healthy mind or healthy brain in a healthy body. That's an ancient, our civilization, saying. But what do you want? So mens sana in corpore sana. So we don't have that anymore. Anyway, as I said, I don't want to make fun of this guy, but when we are, I think, told that he's the athlete that he is, and his AOK evidence tells us something else. As I said, we will all we all stumble. We stumbled, and we will stumble. The problem is, as I said, we are not in his position. As I said, look how he walks with Zelensky, and look at his knees down, from above the knees down at his legs, and that's not how a person who woke up more than 15 minutes ago walks. But anyway, we have a problem. We have a problem because this guy is supposedly in charge of our country and our lives. This guy can decide if we live or die, and I mean by that, he has the power to launch a nuclear war, supposedly, or respond to a threat from outside if he considers that to be a threat. Remember, the United States' nuclear doctrine specifies over there clearly that the United States could preemptively use nuclear weapons. So if he considers, if he has the power, to considers that someone is an imminent threat, or he needs to somehow preemptively strike a certain kind of country, he can do that. That guy. I have great doubts. My problem is not necessarily with him because he's just I think, a dishonest man. I don't think he's fit for office, but that's my assessment of an individual that I see, how he talks, how he walks, how he behaves, how he shakes hands with nobody. On the stage, I don't want to see that person being the guy in charge of us and all that power. Therefore, he should have disqualified himself from running. But hey, this is a free world, and you can make a free world, and you can make a fool of yourself as much as you want. And unfortunately, people voted for this. How should I put it? This individual, this character, and they're proud of themselves. Well, if you can imagine how much that part of whomever voted for this. I don't know. It's just, I think they are also responsible for what's going on over here. He's not going to quit, He's not going to say, well, maybe I'm not good anymore. I just, leave. I haven't seen this in the United States of America since what? Nixon, when he was caught doing something that other people did even worse than he did. And then he gave it a salute and said, you impeached, I'm out. So that was not because he considered himself not fit, because he didn't want to be, kicked out of the presidential office in that manner. He said, I quit on my own terms. Well, whatever. But Nixon had problems when he was a judge or a prosecutor, a judge in California. He did some things to some people that they never forgot. Anyway, so here we have the president of the free world who's going to get Putin. And remember, Putin has all those illnesses and cancers and all that, but Biden is perfect. This comes from a free mass media, remember, and a free society that we supposedly enjoy. Now you tell me. I mean, I don't know if Putin is sick or he's, have certain medical problems. I'm sure he does. But on the other hand, to tell me that this guy is A-okay, when I see that he has a lot of rusty parts, and the most important one is right here. That's my problem. You can have all kind of lack of, or loose limb or whatever, but not here. Remember, this guy has to be 24/7 in charge. He has to be about 20 hours a day at least up and functional. With all the problems that we have now globally, not only, on the territory of the United States of America. And do you think that guy is able to do that? He barely comes 7 minutes and 23 seconds in front of the cameras, reads something with that lost, and then he says some stupid stuff, turns around and shuffles out of the room without answering questions, because they know that if he goes off script, he's just going to say something stupid. And I think this could be considered, I would say, criminal, because it's like you're the wrong person on a very important position, and that could cause a lot of damage for so many people. Not only us, let's say Americans, but the rest of the world. And I think that the fact that we have this big fight between the good people and evil Russia has to do with interests that are behind this guy with a helmet head or hair. Sorry, it's just, let me show you a picture. Maybe that's going to make it a little bit funnier here. All right, ready? And remember, this is a new picture. It's not an old picture. Right here, see that on the back of this right here? If you look nowadays, it's even worse. Now he was younger here, so he was, he wasn't, I think he was a okay-looking guy. He was not ugly, I can tell you that. And it's not from a homosexual perspective, but I'm just saying. Let me show you another one. Here it is. It's just, you can't miss that thing on the back right over there. And if you look at the guy climbing up the stairs in the Air Force One, has that little particular helmet there. But it's okay, as I said, I make fun just because I can. And I'm upset, I'm very irritated that this guy is still there and he's in charge of all of us and the whole world if he wants. On the other hand, I'm pretty sure that there will be other people to slap his little shaky fingers if he wants to touch any buttons. Okay, I don't even know. I don't think that he even knows United States has a nuclear weapon, so I think that's a good thing. But anyway, this is the leader of the free world. Imagine this guy in 1400s or 1500s on a horse with a full armor, and with lancet or whatever you call it, going in the war, fighting, I don't know, whomever they were fighting. Imagine that, on a horse, that guy. Anyway, that's why natural selection was real then versus now. Oh, man. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.